You cannot believe in Jesus Christ and be afraid of viruses. Jesus touched the lepers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He touched the lepers and healed them. Because the Bible is clear. But these people who are afraid are pretending to represent Christians to the government. It's a shame. I think the government leaders are laughing at them. Because if you are a Christian and you say you are a minister of the gospel, what gospel? What you have no gospel. If you are afraid of a virus, you have no gospel. Your gospel has ended.
Yes.
The moment you began to give such guidelines to people in the church, you repudiated your faith in Christ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's as simple as that. Once you started telling the churches that they should listen to science and which was not science, you know, false science, pseudoscience, telling them to listen to these kind of things. The moment you started that, you backslid. So I tell you that many of those ministers, they need prayers. You know, they need prayers. And we have to pray for many pastors and leaders who are scared of the disease. And they are the ones that are actually, maybe you don't know this, the reason many churches are still shut down is not just because of government, it's because of the church leaders who insisted to government not to let the churches open, except the churches follow these wicked guidelines. They are wicked guidelines. That if you want to lay hands, one of those guidelines, if you want to lay hands on the sick, you should wear a glove to lay hands on the sick.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Totally crazy.
And that Holy Communion should be suspended. Holy Communion that Jesus told us to take. We are told to suspend them because of a pandemic. This is crazy.
Absolutely.
You see, God's people need to realize what is going on. I spoke to a group of pastors recently, and what I said to them was, what they're planning is unknown to them, the ultimate tool for persecution. So that the churches and the Christians that decide that they will follow Jesus Christ with all their hearts will now be singled out and persecuted. And who will persecute them? The same people that persecuted Jesus. They were the religious crowd. The Pharisees of today.
Yes, sir.
They are the ones preparing to persecute their brothers and sisters because they have told government that they are ready to supervise. How will they supervise? By sending out their members with cane or with what? To go to other churches and report the churches. They are going to be spies. They have decided